Alrighty guys, welcome back to Star Wars Review. Today I'm reviewing Star Wars Rebels Season 1 Episode 7 Out of Darkness, which was directed by Stuart Lee and written by Kevin Hobbs, and was released on November 10th, 2014, which I enjoyed the episode, definitely because it's really the first episode of the series where Sabine gets a lot more screen time, and even with Hera also, Hera was a lot more present in the first 6 episodes, or 5/6 episodes, but this is like the first one where she's really one of the more main characters alongside Sabine, and so I liked getting more of those two and kind of them learning how to fully trust each other. But also the episode ties into the Bad Batch arc from the Clone Wars, as Hera and Sabine head to Anaxis in the Republic base, what was used in that arc. Obviously, since then the planet has been destroyed and is now a asteroid belt, which is interesting. I don't fully know the exact story of how that happened, but I like the kind of callback to the Bad Batch arc. I call it kinda because the episodes were made before this episode aired, but obviously those episodes wouldn't air until years later, although the unfinished versions did release I think about a year after this episode came out. So, that's just a more fun little behind the scenes thing. But anyways, like I said, I liked all the stuff with Sabine and Hera, because Hera is keeping info from Sabine and, the rest of the Ghost crew, obviously, except for Kanan. Mainly just about, their informant and who's giving them intel and whatnot. And at the start of the episode, we see Hera, Sabine, and Ezra in the Phantom running away from some TIE fighters after some, I guess technically bad intel. Later, we learn that all the intel was correct, except for the fact that the Empire was going to be there. But because of all that, Sabine starts to kind of question the informant and who they are. So Sabine comes along with Hera to pick up some stuff from the informant, Fulcrum, on the remains of Anaxis. And so they get there and find the crates, and Sabine kind of talks to Hera about, why she's upset, over Hera being secretive about this, which is because, she doesn't want to fall into the trap she fell into with blindly trusting the Empire, which, Hera tells her to, just trust them, even though she is telling her to blindly trust, but just to trust Hera and Kanan that what they're doing and this informant aren't, evil like the Empire, and that they are doing it for good reasons and whatnot. But while loading the crates, I see that one has been kind of dragged away. There's a bunch of marks on the ground, so they head into the old Republic base where they find a bunch of Phrynox, I think are the creatures, what are called. And, obviously those creatures are going to attack them, and, so they kind of try to get out of there, and they learn that the creatures don't like sunlight, which would be fine, but this big asteroid is going to kind of block the sun, so they need to quickly load up the rest of the crates into the Phantom and get away, which I did that, but at the start of the episode, the Phantom was, damaged, and we saw Ezra, Zeb, and Chopper repairing it, but they didn't, fully check the diagnostic, so they did not realize that the fuel tank was damaged, and so when Hera tries to take off, the Phantom is low on fuel, so they can't, and that's when she calls up Zeb and whatnot, and that's when they realize that they messed up, so they have to take the Ghost to Anaxis to rescue Hera and Sabine, but obviously that asteroid comes and blocks the sunlight, so the Phrynox can come out and attack Hera and Sabine, so we have to, so we see them have to fight them off and whatnot. They use a bunch of rhydonium canisters to kind of blow them up, but the Ghost arrives and picks them up, and the episode ends with Hera telling Sabine that, they just kind of just need to find common ground, I guess. Just, kind of just need to trust each other and whatnot. Which, Sabine says, she'll try, to do all that. So, yeah, but I liked everything with Hera and Sabine. Obviously, the conflict with the Phantom and the Fuel was obviously a little silly, but that's not really a big gripe there. Obviously, it's just a little more comedic, definitely with the stuff of Ezra and Zeb and Chopper. But all in all, I like the episode. So my grade, I'm going to give it a B. So yeah, but that's going to be it for this one. My next review will be of episode 8, Empire Day. So you check that out then. But in the meantime, I've been Star Wars Review, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.